Just like that, we are live. And while we wait for some more people to come into the chat, I'm going to adjust this just a pinch so we can see, so you guys can see me and I can see you. Over here is where I'm supposed to be looking, but I'm looking at the screen, so it looks kind of goofy, but either way, welcome to a live stream where I get to be serious because apparently one video that I put out that had a little bit to do with politics, not even me, I'm not preaching right or left, I was just a neutral person with a camera walking around experiencing something different while I was in Texas, and wouldn't you know it, it has definitely caused some drama on this channel. So I'll just jump right into it and let you guys know what I did. Adam and myself, we traveled to Texas. You guys all knew this. I've been posting all about it on Facebook and everything. We went to get the new People's Wrecker. I can't tell if I'm crooked or not. I don't think I am. I'm sitting on a hill, but I think you guys be all right. We'll lower that light there. Okay, there we go. Anyway, we traveled to San Antonio and we got ourselves a new wrecker, and it runs great. Everything's great about it. So we leave San Antonio, we head up to Austin. In between this trip, I caught wind that there was a convoy. They called it the Take Our Border Back Convoy, truckers convoy, or just some kind of convoy, whatever you want to call it. They left Virginia, they traveled all around, they made their way to the border. Eagle Pass. I think from what I know, like the ending point was like just north of Eagle Pass on some ranch. Essentially, if you guys want to look into this and kind of curious about it, I think there's a website, takeourborderback.com. Anyway, we all know, if we watch any news, that there is tension in the world, especially down in Texas. And while I don't participate in politics, I stay away from it, especially on this channel, because all it does is create drama and division, and I don't have time to fight. I'm on this earth for a particular amount of time. I don't know when I'm checking out, and I don't want to spend my time arguing with people about their beliefs. I don't do religion, I don't do politics, and I think there's a third one out there I don't do either. But I guess orientation, straight, bi, LGBTQ stuff, I don't do that either. That's not what I'm about. I have my own particular thought process when I look into things, but all in all, I'm just one guy on the earth trying to make the most of it. And I got into this profession making videos for, because I've always wanted to be an entertainer. I've always wanted to be on camera. I've always told my entire life growing up that I was destined for great things. I was destined to be on TV. You're going to be a comedian. You're going to be a movie star. All that stuff. I thought it sounded great. Well, now, as I grew up and this YouTube thing came out, I guess it just I created it for myself. And so that's what I'm doing now. I get to do what I want. I get to entertain people. I get to film stuff. I get to explore. I get to have fun. Now, I'm kind of ranting here, so you guys are going to have to stick with me. But let's see. Now, we'll back up again to, we was in San Antonio. We went up to Austin. Once we had the wrecker, we started working some cases. And we decided, it was just outside of Austin, they was having this big convoy rally. That was one of their meeting points. And I talked Adam into it. He thought he didn't think it was a good idea. But I was like, hey, let's just go check it out. I've never witnessed anything like this. Who knows what could happen. I had a camera. I wanted to go check it out and show you guys, because there's a lot of people who watch my channel who are in the same boat. We never get to see stuff like that, except what we see on the news. And we all know how the news is. They have their agendas, right or left, so they're going to show you what they want to show you. I wanted to show you what I seen. So that's what I did. I made a video. I posted it. I thought it'd be a good idea to expand on the kind of videos I'm making, because we all know I like searching for missing people. All the videos, for a while now, all the videos that I've been making, we go out, we bust our butts, we search really hard, and we try to find missing people. 9 times out of 10, we find nothing. We find cars, we find boats, we dive on them. It's not our guy. It's very discouraging, but we still put the videos out. Those videos tend to get monotonous and repetitive and boring. So I was like, well, man, I would love to expand my videos a little bit, and you know, just kind of expand on my exploring. So like, hey, let's go explore current events. Let's explore like dramatic stuff. You know, hot topics, stuff like that, trendy stuff. So I've been experimenting, and the main reason I've been experimenting with stuff like this is because a lot of people are like me right now. The whole YouTube channel thing is down low. It's the views are way down. Everything is down and dead. And if you guys know, this is what I do for a living. This is how I pay the bills. I'm not rich. You know, you can go to my channel right now and look at the views. For over 600,000 subscribers, I get lucky to break 10,000 views, and that's not good. Now, granted, a lot of the videos I've been putting out, I'm not really proud of. I'm experimenting, you know, but I still got a pile of videos coming out for missing people and stuff, because we had a trip. You know, we left Austin, we left the rally, we did a video in Austin, and that was a cool video. A couple cars we found right. What do they call that lake? Liberty Lake or something like that? Right in the center of Austin. We found a car out there. We found a car in this crap pond right behind Liberty Lake. Dove on them both. They're actually newer cars. We didn't get to pull them out, but the cops did know about it. And come to find out, there's also, I guess, a serial killer in Austin actively. Like, there's been 10 bodies that have been pulled out of that same lake. And the most recent one was last Monday. But man, that's kind of a cool video all by itself. We didn't cover that though. I think Adam's going to put out a video about that one, but we got videos coming out on that. We traveled to Tex Arcana, had a lot of fun in Tex Arcana, a lot of support there. Did some videos there. We kept traveling. Where we go next? Jackson, Mississippi. We did some videos there. Lots of videos coming out, and they're going to be fun. And let me see. Then we came home. So what I'm getting at is, no, my channel is not going political. No, I'm not changing my content. What I am doing is broadening my videos, and I'm experimenting to see what the people want to see. Obviously, I've built a brand for myself, and it all came together when the two teenagers were found. That I found them, I think it's about 2 years ago now. And that is when my channel exploded. Now, the bad thing about that, if you think about it, is my channel exploded because that one video where I found two teenagers in a car. So everybody subscribed to that my channel because I found two teenagers. So that's the video that they expect to see all the time. This is what I'm thinking. This is a theory. And it's just not happening. It's just, you just don't find missing people every day. So my fear is I've built up this huge channel based on one video, and I'm not fulfilling their desire to see those kind of videos. So that's what's been stressing me out. So I've been trying to expand current, you know, try to explore some current events, explore some drama, try to find new things to make videos on. That's what I'm doing. But it's a timetable, because as the YouTube channel slowly dies and you start losing money, that's what I do for a living. That's like you getting a pay cut at your job. That's what I'm getting, is a pay cut for my job. And I do have bills to pay. And I'm not a rich guy. I keep saying it over and over again. The wrecker behind me, our new wrecker, that was because of you guys. You know, we made like over $11,000 in donations to buy that. We sold the other wrecker, got $7 grand out of it. And then we dipped into our savings. Adam dipped into his savings, because I don't even have any savings, to pay for the rest. So we spent 20 grand on that thing. And, you know, and I mean, that's a hit, but it's a thing. We spent $9,000 on the new Sonar boat that we got. It's a 1970s old police boat that we have to repaint. We have to update. We have a wish list for that thing if anybody wants to help. I mean, I'm just a hardworking dude, you know, but, I think if anything, I wanted to go live and just rant, let you guys know that, nothing's changing. I'm keep making videos. I haven't been indoctrinated into the Republican Party, the Democratic Party, independent, whatever else you want to call it. None of that. I just wanted to witness something and explore it. And that video definitely didn't go around well as I thought. But I want to let you guys know first and foremost, that I'm still just doing me, gonna dive. And I haven't even been looking at the comments, so I know I got one moderator in there. So if there's trolls in there, if there's people running their mouth, you know, you can silence them or just let them speak. But I don't know. I see David Mars timed out. I wonder what he even said. What are you talking about? Your little snippets don't make sense. I don't know. Like I said, if I got some moderators in there, they can, you know, help me out. But other than that's my rant. I mean, I ranted pretty quick, but I mean, like I said in my short that I put out today, if you look behind me, we got the wrecker, we got the RV that I live in because of the cabin that we got. We're still restoring it. We got 2 boats down there that we use now for scuba diving. An endless amount of crap and scuba gear that we keep collecting. This is all based in business. There's one thing you don't see down here, and it's frivolous spending without a reason. You know, like if I had millions upon millions of dollars that I made every month off this channel, it would be a different story. I'd probably, you could frivolously spend. But right now, all I see is wanting to make videos and help people and spend all my money doing that and bettering myself and bettering the channel, because that's my life and that's what I do and I love it. But right now it's stressful times because of how the YouTube channel is going, but I'm still determined to turn it around and get the views back up. And the only way to do that is to put out videos that you guys want to watch. So hopefully I can pull that off. And if not, well, I don't know. Starbucks might be hiring, but I don't know. If you guys got any questions, now is the time to shoot them to me. Put a QQQ in front of it so I recognize it, and I will answer your questions. That's my rant, man. Hopefully you guys get it. You know, I had lots. I mean, I think I've lost 50 subs, which I guess when you look at like 600,000 subs, it's not a big deal, because subs really ain't a big deal anyways. It's all about the views. You could have 1 billion subs, and if you don't have the views, who cares how many subs you have? I mean, hell, you could buy subs. You could buy views. It's God, it's so stupid. But I did see a question. Let me go back down here. What's the old wrecker doing behind you? That is not the old wrecker. That is the new wrecker. It's the bigger, better version. The old wrecker has been sold to a gentleman in Gainesville. He knew what he was getting, and he's very mechanically inclined, so he's going to fix it up and use it for his own business. And we got the bigger one, and it's going to be amazing. When will you work with Britain again? I don't see that ever happening. I'm going to be real with you guys. Me and Britain had a falling out a long time ago, and that was it. It's been over a year now. Hold on. That's about the only downfall to living here, is the loud motorcycles that come flying up and down this road. But falling back there on that, yeah, me and Britton had a falling out a long time ago, and it is what it is. We don't talk no more. He does his thing, I do mine, and that's that. So I don't think there's going to be a me and Britton anymore. But you know, I wish him well. You know, life goes on. YouTube keeps unsubscribing me from YouTube channels. I've heard that too, and I do not understand. Will you be doing more of the river diving cleanups? Yes. Honestly, what we're going to try to do, I don't know if you guys follow Jigging with Jordan, but he pulled a boat out. He just posted the video today, and apparently he got in trouble for removing a boat that was sunken and rotting in the water. And I don't understand why. Maybe it's a Florida thing. There's weird laws, I guess, that are mixed up with boats, some kind of salvaging, derelict, abandoned boat, blah, 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 red tape. But I am going to test the waters, and I would love to start pulling out boats from the water too. So I think we're going to start doing that. And I think I'd love to start like sonar searching rivers, finding anything, diving on them, and pulling them out just to see what it is. You never know what you'll find. And that's the plan with that. But yeah, we're gonna keep cleaning up what we can. The problem is not a lot of people like to watch cleanup videos, but scuba diving to find cool treasures. Let me see here. Melissa, the creator, asks, when you coming back to Gadsden to pull that car? Crap. There we go. Out of Tillison Bend area. If that's the red truck you're talking about, We told the divers or the cops about that when we found it. I assumed they would have pulled it out by now, but if they haven't, we might. If we can get the record back there, that'd be fun. We're definitely going to come back to Gadsden because of the Bronco that's still out in the main channel. You remember the Bronco? That was I think it was a 40 or 50-year-old cold case that was solved. And they came up with an elaborate way to remove the remains out of that vehicle without removing the vehicle. So me and Adam, we want to go remove the vehicle. So I think that's in the works, and that's going to be coming up really soon. Maybe when it warms up just a little bit. But if anything, definitely want to look into that. And let's go back here some more. Lots of comments coming in, but I want to answer as many questions as I can. Do you keep a record of all the tags in case you come across the tag in the future? We do not, but we do. We report every vehicle that has a tag on it. So there is a record. We don't have a record of it, but the police, I would assume, have a record of this car now. So if we find a car that doesn't have a tag on it, that usually goes on our list of vehicles that we want to pull out on wrecked and recovered. Why worry about silly people? I follow you and will do whatever. How's the new boat? The new boat is awesome. I appreciate your support. I am a real guy. I'm a human. I don't like people. I don't want to be hated. I don't want drama. I don't like getting cussed at and all this other stuff. You know, I mean, I got feelings. I'm kind of a sensitive dude. But yeah, I worry. Maybe I worry too much. I got to have thicker skin. But at the end of the day, I mean, I don't know. I'm just a guy, man. I got feelings. What is the nastiest water you've ever dove in? That's a tough one. I would think probably, I didn't dive the Mississippi River, but I think the Missouri River was pretty nasty, mainly because it was so muddy and you couldn't see anything and it stunk. I think that was probably the nastiest. We've dove in some pretty nasty ponds, but I would like the huge rivers. Those are usually pretty nasty. Join the membership here. Awesome. Let me scroll back. You should collab with Jigging. You and Adam up for that? I mean, of course, I would love to collaborate. I would almost think that the way, look, we haven't really collabed with that many people when you think about it, except for people that are like in our network that we're friends with. But these big channels, I don't know if I'm blackballed or what, or I'm just not. Maybe I'm not as liked as well as I thought I was. But yeah, I mean, I've reached out to all of them a long time ago. I did a couple videos with Tristan Yappy a long time ago, and I got word that he didn't like me. Like, I think I came on too strong. I was starstruck a little bit. I didn't have any following, so it was fun to dive with him, but I think I freaked him out. No, I haven't talked to him since, but whatever. Are sunken boats being considered as part of reef or the environment, perhaps possible, missing person of boats? Also, I have no idea. There's weird laws with the boats. I don't get why it's any different than pulling out a car. And especially, like, some of the boats are, like, all of the boats really are fiberglass, so I couldn't imagine that's any better for the environment than, you know, a car that's leaking oil and has tires all over it. I don't get it. I'm still going to pull them out, though. I mean, probably pull the boats out and then report them for, you know, they have the registration number on it. We can definitely track down who owned it. Do you plan on coming to Clinton, Arkansas to check out the missing teen girl? I don't. I'll tell you what. I get so many messages, and I want to help out as many people as I can. But it's hard to tell people no, because I don't want to say no to anybody. But Arkansas's far, and a teen girl, I would love to help, but there is no plans in the works. But you never know. You know, something will come up. Let's see. Dirty Mag Yackers filmed with D Almighty. Well, aren't you special? I talked to him on the phone once. That was about as far as we got. He said he wanted to dive, man, but that's about as far as we got. I think... I mean, you know as well as I do, that dude's busy. I mean, he's got a channel the size of... He's got a big channel, so he's got a lot going on. And that, maybe someday he'll have time for little old me. Have you noticed already all the politics that your one video has opened already in this video alone? Sure. I haven't really been paying attention to the politics questions coming in. I mean, I don't even like that word no more, man. I don't understand why it's. I mean, I get it. It's there. There's a lot of divide. People have their beliefs, and that's why I don't want to get into it with anybody. Is because if you believe in something, that's what you believe in, and who is anybody else to change your mind? You believe in what you believe, and until you feel like you can't follow that path anymore, that's you. So that's kind of why I think politics is a you thing. Politics, religion, that's all you. You believe what you want to believe, and that's that. So that definitely didn't mean for that video to stir up so much, but hopefully people understand. I was just exploring, man. I was just exploring a different place. Are you and Adam going to reach out to? Damn it, it goes so fast. Muddy water search and recovery, and the Randy Leach case. I didn't plan on reaching out, but that case is very popular, so you never know. Are you going to work with Jacob again? That's another one probably never going to happen. Me and Jacob, I wouldn't even call it a falling out because we was never really buddies to begin with. But yeah, oh my gosh. I mean, it's so hard to, no, there's not going to be. Like, he's doing his thing, and I'm going to do mine. And the best thing for us to do is probably stay away from each other, because our purposes is not to talk shit about each other publicly. Our purpose on these channels is to help families find missing loved ones, and just make videos and go through life that way. So no, there's not going to be any working with Britton or Jacob, but obviously we're all doing the same thing. We're trying to help out families, even if we don't like each other. We all have the same cause. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. Everybody has their differences of opinions, and there's just lots of you get it. Let me see here. YouTube is kicking AOL offline. I didn't know AOL still existed. That's kind of cool. Funny filler content. Review bathrooms on the road. Show weird historical markers while traveling. That's a good one. Weird town slogans. Wild turkey capita. That'd be good. I mean, we're always in a different town, and every town is known for something. The town I live in right now is the marble capital, I think, of the world, if not definitely the country. Are you guys going back to New York where the mob helped you find the car? Yes, we're going back to New York springtime. New York springtime, not here spring. Whenever it warms up again, we're going to go back. We're going to dive that car again, and we're going to spend a lot of time in that water, seeing if we can find some bones. Because if we can find a human bone around that car, that's going to open up the door. For that case, it's going to be amazing. I can agree to disagree with people and work with them. That's called being an adult, absolutely. I anticipate after this election settles down. Blah, 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 blah. I love knowing that, oh my gosh, I love knowing that you are expanding. That is great. I guess that's all you can do, because like I've heard back in the day when you're doing YouTube is, the almighty algorithm. It is set in its ways, and you could have a channel that's getting 1 million views every video, right? And then one day that algorithm will update or tweak or whatever they do to it, and the next thing you know, you're out. Your views all of a sudden go from 1 million views a day to 100 views a day. And that's when you have to figure out what works again. This is all I've heard. This is not personal knowledge, but I think that's what I'm looking at right now is I was hot a while ago, and now I'm on a down slope. And so I got to figure out different ways to keep doing what I do, but making it pop. You know what I'm saying? Because there's lots of, it's so stressful. I think you guys are getting it. I'm very mumbly right now. New York is not a safe place to go anywhere anymore. Definitely. I mean, I actually, last time we was there, I never actually went into Manhattan on the island. I was in the water the whole time, and we stayed in an RV park in Jersey. So I think it was Liberty Park. It was an RV park right next to you could see the Statue of Liberty from where he was at. It's pretty cool. The YouTube AI is hurting a lot of channels. I didn't even know they had this AI thing now. I guess it's all the rage. YouTube, oh my goodness, YouTube hates Americans. That's not good. I thought it was American business. Oh my goodness. Sorry here. I keep answering some questions that keep coming in. I think you and Adam would be hilarious with the nautical bros. Jigging. You know what? I'd be nervous at first, but I could see having fun with Brandon. He seems like a goofy dude, just having fun, and he's always got a smile on his face. So you never know. Never know. Maybe you guys should message him and say, "Hey, there's this guy, and he's just amazing." And they got wreckers, so you guys should hook up. I don't know. I find that you and Adam make the videos fun to watch, even if you find someone and bring them home. That is awesome. Ever thought about doing videos with your twin Fee? Fee actually has a channel of her own, and I absolutely will not advertise for it because I want her to grow organically on her own. And plus, it's a children's channel. We're not children. So there's no reason for you guys to sub to a channel you're not going to watch. But she got 1,000 subs on this thing, just making shorts. It's hilarious. And there's another channel that we started. There's only one video up on it, but it's pretty much Fiona and Gavin's show. And it was going to be animal based. They go out and they find animals or trail cams. And I think we're going to get rid of that and just turn it into just another kid show, playing with toys and having fun. And you act like a child. That is, of course, I act like a child. That's the best. That's the best kind of person I can be. You know, I don't want to be serious, boring guy all the time. Who else in here? Oh my gosh. See, I'm doing this on the phone. It'd be a lot easier if I was on my camera. Will you ever come to Canada? Highly doubtful. I can't say never because you never know what's coming in the future. But I don't see it happening anytime in the future. But I would. I'm not saying I refuse to. You never know. I've been to Canada before. I went to Victoria, BC when I was in the Navy. That place is kind of cool. We was protested though when we got off the ship because it's a nuclear aircraft carrier, and there's people standing. There's protesting us. There's a nuclear powered ship in our waters. Why are we? They was mad about it. But I got into an argument with a lady because I was from America and she was Canadian in a bar. But after our argument, she bought me a beer. It was kind of funny. Will I come to Idaho? I absolutely will come to Idaho. I am from Idaho, born in Rexburg, surprisingly, if you're surprised. And there's some missing people in Idaho, and my family's in Idaho, so I absolutely will be coming there. I just wish I could get up there more often. But you know how life is, kids. Sand Point, Idaho, brah. UK. I don't even have a passport. But yeah, I'll go. I'll probably need to get a passport though, you think? If I'm missing these questions, if you guys have sent me any, sorry. Let me see. Ken got that answer. Definitely going. Will I collaborate with Sam the Adventure Man? I will. I don't know. I don't even know if he publicly, doing videos anymore. I think he's still doing his thing. He's a good guy. Yeah, we'll hang out. Yeah, I don't know if he's doing the YouTube thing anymore though. He never was really into it. He's a good dude, but I don't think he was destined for being a public figure. He just wants to, I think, live life and have fun. That's my opinion. I could be totally wrong. Let's see. Glenn went to school in Meridian, Idaho. Awesome. So I don't know. I think I did a good rant. Sam doesn't do much on YouTube. Yeah, I haven't heard from him in a while, but he's got my number. I got his. I just should shoot him a text. Sam is doing the dad thing. I got an itchy nose. I'm trying not to dig my nose on camera. We missed the rant. Sorry, I got quiet because I'm trying to read these comments. Come to Indiana. I know we got lots more traveling coming up. You know what I'd love to do is go back to Tex Arcana, because that case, man, I felt like we was really on the right path. Like, we checked a lot of spots, found a lot of cars, and obviously we wasn't in the right spot, but Yeah, well, I want to go back there and continue that search because I really feel like she's somewhere close. We just got to find her. I was not trained in diving in the Navy. I was an aviation, hydraulics, and structural engineer, which means I worked on hydraulics, and theoretically, if there was a bullet hole in the plane, I would be the one to fix the hole. That was my job. We have loads of missing people in Florida. Man, I tell you what, Florida's a good place to go to. That Sunshine Sonar guy, he's definitely putting a dent in lots of the missing people, though. I'd like to go to Florida. My biggest problem with going to Florida is I don't want to be like, oh, it's winter and cold, so I'm going to go to Florida. I want to go somewhere where there's where it's miserable. So that way you guys know I'm serious. Any info on the missing fisherman who walked off in his swim shorts and was never seen again? I am not privy to that one. Maybe send me a message on that one. Where is the 70s boat? You guys want to go for a walk and look at the boat? Give me a thumbs up. And we'll take a walk. I think my my Wi-Fi will reach down there. My wife's bringing Num Num. Oh, yep. I knew people would say that, so let's take the phone and go down there. Hopefully I won't shut it off. Make sure I don't press that. There we go. All right, let's go down here. Luckily for us, as much as I want my daughter here, she gets to have a sleepover tonight with her friends, so she's not jumping all over the camera like she usually does. She loves to be on camera. So, I got a headache. Let's see, I'm gonna turn this around so you guys don't have to watch me walk. There we go. Now you're gonna have to forgive me. My land is a mess, but we're still trying to figure stuff out. I mean, it's painfully slow because I have to do videos in order to pay the bills, but Candace is busting her hump trying to get it done, so good job to her. Over there's the new wrecker. If you guys want to get a closer look at that, just let me know, but we're going to go to the boat right now. And look at this fleet. Is this not cool? That was the first boat, and you guys, that's our scuba diving boat, flat bottom, but this is the new boat, and we've been keeping it a secret because I don't know. We didn't want to come off like, I don't know. But we bought this thing well before the other wrecker even died. So if anybody thought, you're like, oh, they did a GoFundMe for the wrecker and they had money the whole time. But not true at all. But anyway, we got this thing at an estate sale, and it's been sitting idle for like 20 years. But it's all... Here. Okay. Still here. Don't worry. We're still good. Let me wait for a second. Wait till you guys come back. Buffering. Video frozen. Tell me when you're back. There we go. We're back. Woohoo! All right, here's the boat. And I don't even know how long this thing is. It's not very long. I think this one was like under 20 feet. This one's 20 feet. Let's jump in here and take a look. It's extremely dirty because we just got back. Brought this thing to Texas and back, and it made it. But you can see we got my sonar set up in there. And we got... What was that? It's a squirrel. Gosh, this place is so noisy. Anyway, it's enclosed, but it's open back here, so it still has an open feel to it, but we're not trapped by a wall, a door. So it's pretty comfortable, and it keeps you out of the wind. And we got a rebuilt motor put on it because obviously the motor that was on it was long outdated and two-stroke, but we got that motor put on, and we worked a deal out with a local boat company to help us out with that. We did pay for it, but we got a good discount, and he hooked us up with a new gas tank, and... he did he had to do the throttle and the steering for us too. So long story short, the thing runs and floats, and we got the sonar running in it, and we've dove off of it. And we also had to do this because the front of this thing, it was like, I guess it used to be like you hit the brakes and there's a hydraulic thing in here that would you know, attach to the brakes. But brakes didn't work, none of that worked, so we got rid of that and put a new one on, and they welded it on for us. So that's pretty darn cool. We got rid of the brake, the drum's gone, so all we have now is we put 4 new hubs on it, 4 new tires. And it's all aluminum, and we're going to end up painting this thing very soon. We're going to make the blue and white, it's all going to be red. Underneath is going to be black. That right there is going to be red. And then we're going to repaint everything up here white. And then all the non-skid points, we're going to re-non-skid black. We'll tape it off and everything, make it look good. So we're going to have like the black non-skid on top, but it's going to be taped off, so it'll be spots of non-skid, black and white. And then we're going to put, you know, search and rescue or search and recovery on the side. I think it's going to look really sharp, and we're going to update it. We got new, well, we don't have any lights on it, but we're going to have like floodlights all around this thing. We're going to have lights down here. All interior electronics we're going to try to fix. And that's going to be another one. If you guys are wondering what that is, that was the very first boat that we got a long time ago from Idaho. It was donated to us, and it's a good bass boat. And I spent so much money fixing the boat or the motor, and after I got it fixed, I never used it again. It just phased out. So we're gonna sell that to get rid of it. I got to clean up all this mess. It's a nightmare. You guys get it. But let's walk up here really quick while I got you guys on here. Show you the wrecker again. I know we did a live stream, showed you guys that, but now it's just me. But we drove this thing back all the way back from San Antonio. Didn't have one problem with it. It has. You should put wrecked and recovered right above the front windshield. Honestly, I think what we're going to do is right behind the rear window, we're going to have a huge wrecked and recovered logo. And on the other side, we're going to have the nonprofit logo. And this same thing. We're going to have wrecked and recovered here. We're going to have one on the roof. Since this is the People's Wrecker, I was thinking right here, it's literally Old English, the People's Wrecker, right across the whole front. And we go back here. Everybody who donated to help us get this wrecker, their name is going to be going on the boom and with black vinyl stickers. Candace has a vinyl cutter thingy that I'll be able to cut them out. So everybody's name will be readable. It'll be the same font. And the whole thing will be covered, hopefully, with signatures from supporters. And we're going to do a big live stream doing this because, obviously, we still have work to do on this. Mainly, one of the winches we found out doesn't work. So we got to fix that. There's a rear view camera not hooked up. The lights are outdated, not hooked up. And I don't even know what that is, but it's not hooked up. So we still had to work on the electronics. But that's what we're working at. And my dummy, look at this. We pulled out that car from Tex Arcana. And like a dummy, I was all excited. And what I did, I pulled the cable out too far. And I pulled the cable right off. So I was like, crap. And we couldn't put it back together in time. So we used the other winch to get that car out. But it barely works. So all we could do was pull in the cable a little bit, and then I used the boom like a fishing rod to pull the car out of the water. It was a PA speaker. Oh, that thing right there? I thought it was like a siren or something, but hey, that'd be cool too. We could hook that up and start yelling at people like, the light's green, get out of the way, stuff like that. I gotta try and get down because I don't fall. Oh. All right. Well, that's what we're working with. Got a mess. So biggest thing is hopefully I cleaned up any confusion about my channel. Not political, not changing anything. Still going to keep doing what I'm doing. And I want to try and get this channel out of the slump it's in. And hopefully by the time it warms up, things will be back on track. But obviously we got a lot going on. We're heading to North Carolina next. Working on some cases. I'm leaving, I want to say Thursday morning, heading to North Carolina. We're going to work a couple cases and then come back home. 8-hour drive, but no big deal. I'm going to leave early, get there in the afternoon, 2-3 day trip, come back home, and then figure out what else to do next. Please answer, are you a military veteran? I am, Navy veteran, 2001, 2005. Honorably discharged. Everybody gets honorably discharged when they serve. You know, I was 4 years. My time was up. Honorable. I wasn't like medically discharged or anything. Love the new record, the new boat. Oh, I do too. It's going to be really cool. We get the stickers on it. You know, you can get the colors and stuff to match. It's going to be really cool going down the street. I can't wait. Hold on one second. Better. Looks like you need a LARP. Dude, I need a lot. I don't even know what to say about this place. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to take a long time, but hopefully everything's going to work out, you know. I have written backwards and stuff like that. Okay, anyway. It's been a great chat. I hope you guys are with me. Hopefully people won't see that video and freak. But I already got a video out for members, and it's literally a drunk driver drove into the lake, and we got to witness another, like the fire department and tow truck pull that out. Kind of a fun video. It's just us sitting there on the dock filming. So if you guys want to become a member and watch it early, go for it, or it'll be out in about a week. But other than that, dude, I thank you guys for hanging out, and I'm going to go back inside, watch some TV, have some food, and if you guys got any questions, hit me up on Facebook Messenger. It's the best way to reach me. And other than that, I will see you guys on the next live stream. Yeah!